Spacecraft, 2000 to 2001 by Stewart Cowley. It's the Terran Trade Authority Handbook. I first encountered this book when it first came out in 1978, back when there was only one Star Wars movie. And I loved the book. It was so cool I had to share it. So I gave it to a friend and I've regretted it ever since. Unknown to me, it was the first of a series. There were several more books and even two different role-playing games associated with this book. And this is a reprint of it. There's the table of contents. There's a new foreword. So the introduction makes references to events that were in the future when this was written, but are in the past now. 1999, 2013. There's a timeline of events in the future here, like work starts on Lunar Station in 2005. Work starts on Mars Station in 2012. In 2036, they made first contact with Alpha Centauri, and in 2048, war was declared on Proxima Centauri. So, the format of this book is a bunch of really beautiful paintings with a page of text explaining what this is, and there's all kind of details on this particular ship that's in there. And this is laid out as if it's a history of a war with Earth and Alpha Centauri on one side and Proxima Centauri on the other. So there's lots of cool ships here and paintings. But this edition is not printed on glossy paper like the original was. It really loses a lot with this paper. I would have been willing to pay more to get it on glossy paper if that were available. Here's our cover picture. So, and those were all Earth ships. This is the beginning of the Alpha Centauri ships. And this is the beginning of the Proxima Centauri ships. Like that one a lot. And that one. I thought the Proxima ships were cooler. Even the Alpha ships were cooler than the Earth ships. There's like a tank and a freighter. This is an Earth freighter. And an Earth, basically it's like a space tugboat. We're getting into civilian ships now. Look at the wheels and the people there, down there. Give you a sense of scale. This is the Miami Spaceport, an industrial complex. See the little person. A rail bus like Tesla wants to build. That was an Alpha Centauri ship. It's another Alpha Centauri ship. A mining ship, Proxima Centauran. Another Proxima Centauri ship. A space lab, Earth space lab. There's a long-range colony ship. And to me, the most interesting part was his back, where there's a collection of weird anomalies. This one was particularly intriguing. These giant stone pillars with cities covered by force fields that sit on top of them, and occasionally the cities move from one pillar to another for no apparent reason. No attempt to breach the force field has been successful. There's been no contact with the inhabitants of these cities. It's just something on Alpha Centauri. Some weirdness. This is a ship that's only partially in our reality at Barnard Star. And a couple of objects that were found. Another piece of space wreckage. And another piece of space wreckage from Proxima Centauri. A strange object in Sirius. Another strange object. So, that's all the pictures. You've seen the pictures. It was a really cool book. As I said, the pictures lose a lot with them not being in glossy format, but it's still worth getting, still interesting, and there, as I said, there are a couple of different role-playing games that use this book as their basis, and there's more books in the series.